Today what I want to do is I wanted to talk to my chosen ones about how they will be around you and you not know why they are in your vibration. We have to start getting to a space to where we are asking these questions out loud if we do not have the answers inside. Why are these certain beings around us in our vibration? Then once you get to that part and you understand why they're in your vibration, now you go on to chapter 2. Okay, what is the benefit of them being in my vibration for so long? See, we grew up with, and I have to do this with my daughter all the time. Every time she speaks to a little person or plays with one at the park, she'll be like, oh, my friend such and such, my friend such and such. And I'll be like, it's not your friend. That's, a familiar energy, someone that you know, closer to an associate, but not really a friend. I'm trying to get away from this friend terminology because it allows other beings to get into our space that are unwelcoming. This is how people sneak into our spaces. And if you take it back to natural law, then you understand that it was a lot harder, and it always will be a lot harder following natural law, because it's always the family and the household that gets established first. So you have to figure out how to infiltrate the family. Most people infiltrated natural families by either marriage or some kind of or business interaction engagement, so they was able to infiltrate families that way. But it's set up now to where the families have already been broken up. They don't have to infiltrate families. So now they can just show up as a friendly face, doing friendly gestures, nice gestures, and you are having these beings in your space, all off the strength that you didn't have a bad encounter and engagement with them. See, it's a difference between having a bad engagement and being in the eye of a storm. Because sometimes you don't always know what's working around you when you're in the eye of the storm. But you automatically know what's going on when you have a bad interaction. Your sensories, your energy and motion, all your alerts and alarms is going to go off. It's going to set everything off, and you're going to understand, okay, I don't like that vibration. That's not for me. Oh, I got to get all the way away from that space. Oh, they can't be up in my space. We can figure that out pretty well. It's that middle ground. This is where I'm always trying to bring more awareness and enlightenment even to my mini with this middle ground. I am not a fence rider. I don't play on the fence. I understand the fence because in order to either be on either side, you can see the fence. This team's on this side, this team's on that side. What's in the middle? The fence. Even if you're playing football or other sports, you have a line, even if it's not a fence. This team goal is on this line, this team goal is on this line. So we cannot just avoid the middle ground that's there. What we have to do is sharpen our knowledge, raise our intelligence and our awareness. You will have to start asking a lot of these beings who are in your space uncomfortable questions. See, uncomfortable questions shows a lot about a being's character. For one, the being asking the question, it shows a lot. And for the most part, what we can take off of the top without having to dive into everything that it gives is we can see you have some kind of courage to a degree to be able to relay a certain message to beings around you. Understand that it may not be the best sounding, or it may not go the way that they want it to go, but you still understand that you have to present this message. When you start doing this, it will start you will start seeing these little entities scatter like roaches when the lights come on. And what would be funny is, a lot of the times, if they do get away and you get word back, about the engagement interactions, usually something like, yeah, I had to leave them alone or do this or do that. When normally it's us who set the tone. They understand that, all right, well, now they cannot bend us and break us and fold us the same way. the same tactics that they was using before or on other beings, they cannot use those tactics over here on us. So they have to operate from they going through their playbook, they going through chapters trying to figure out, okay, which witchcraft word spell, which delusion can I put out there to place to allow, how can I fix my mask and make a better mask so that way I can blend in and be around this vibration a little bit longer. We have a lot of beings in today's society who we tend to mingle with just off of the strength that, okay, we both like coffee, we both like basketball, we both like paintings, we both like cars, you know. We find something that's a physical representation that we can agree on, but we miscalculate the overall situation because we don't take into account the actual being that enjoys doing what it is that we're doing. Once we start to do that, then you'll realize, okay, just because we both are enjoying doing the same thing, we are not on the same vibration or frequency. You're doing things over here that I wouldn't do. I'm doing things over here that you wouldn't do. You know what I mean? But where we do seem to agree at is this one collective of, you know, an ideology, a place, or a situation, you know, something that is being done as far as like being creative, art, music, any of that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? It forces beings